in 2013, I had sex in a pastor's office. And the way God dealt with me afterwards turned my life completely upside down. Let me give you a backstory. In my university days, I went to university in 2008. I went to university as a young boy, a virgin. I didn't know anything. So I got mixed up with the wrong friends, and I started to go after ladies, started to go after women. Women became my obsession, it was something my friends and I bragged about. So if you really want to show you're a big boy, you should have women. So it was an obsession. It became a part of me. I've shared stories here with my pornography addictions and all those things. So fast forward, I went in to do my youth service in 2012. Now, when I went there, I was received by a church. The church gave us a lodge as a couple's lodge, but it was in the church premises. The sitting room was like a 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom apartment. So the lounge was like the auditorium. It was a big place. So as I would have it, I was, of all the couples there, I was the only one who had a room to myself, and that gave me freedom. And before you knew it, I started having stuff to do with one of the couples there, who was like a chorister there while I was the drummer. So we were doing stuff, of course, fornicating and all, right in the church, by the way. We'll do stuff on Saturday, organize service on Sunday. She'll sing, I'll play the drums in the church. Now, but in 2013, while I was about to pass out, 2 months to my passing out, I had to create, the new couples came in. So the old couples, they called us old couples. We had to give them orientation and all those things. So because of that, I lost my room to myself. So now that affected me because I could no longer have sex with this lady. So one day, the thing helped me strongly. So I just called her, and the only room then that was available was the room that was the pastor's office. And although when I took her there, I had no intentions of doing anything with her. But as I was there, I was talking with her. Before stuff started happening. Before you know it, stuff went down right there in the pastor's office. And when we were done, she went to her room. I went to my room with the guys. But when I was there, I started to think to myself, like, have I gone this bad that I'm not even afraid? In the pastor's office, for crying out loud. So I started to have this strong conviction. Nobody came to minister to me. Nobody. Just me and myself. And then I ran to the altar and I cried out to God. I said, God, if you can deliver me from this spirit of fornication, you have solved 50% of my problems. And what God did after is what changed my life forever. God did not punish me or send down thunder to strike me for what I did. Right there and then, He took advantage of the situation and reached out for me. As I made a simple prayer to Him, He heard me. As at the time, I did not know He heard me. I just cried, I wiped away my tears, and I went about my usual activities. But what I started to notice afterwards was crazy. After I made that simple prayer and I went back to my seat, I realized that the desires for some of these things started to go down. Now, this is the crazy part. I didn't know about it. I had another girlfriend in Lagos. So when I went back to Lagos, I saw this lady and, she came to my room. She went to shower. She was naked and all. But when I saw her, I did not have any desire to do anything. And ultimately, I concluded that, wow, I must really like this other lady where I'm serving. For me to see this lady and not have the urge to, I assumed it was love for the other lady. But when I went back to my NYSC camp, and I went back to the lodge, I was with this lady too that I thought it was because of her. And I realized that every time she was around me, I wasn't gingered. I rather would spend time studying my Bible, spend time watching. There was this series called The Bible. Then I started watching it and I was so taken by it. And I would rather do that than spend time with her. And little by little, God started to renew my mind, change my heart. And that's how, till today, from 2013 to today, I was saved. So, at the time when you think that God will strike you down or punish you for doing something so outrageous, in that very moment, the mercy of God is still there to reach out to you. And that's how the mercy of God reached out to me. If the mercy of God could reach out to me at that my lowest form, He can reach out to you even today. You're God backed.